So the readings of today speak about the mercy of God, the kindness of God, how God has patience for us, and how he invites us always to himself in order for us to have salvation. The story of what we call the Prodigal Son, which of course looks rather at the Father, the merciful Father, is again read today as the gospel. However, I don't want to talk so much about the fact of what the young son did and the mercy the father showed and the young boy coming back to his senses and all that. I want to shift attention today to the older son. The older son. And some of us, myself included, many a time we behave like the older son. We think that we are serving God to the point that he owes us. I don't want to get what I'm saying. He owes us because we have served him. Douleo, the Greek word, douleo. I have served you, serve. Some texts will translate it as I have slaved, S-L-A-V-E. Can you imagine the older son who claimed, of course, we did not see him go and dissipate money and waste money, but was staying with the father. Even when the younger one who went to whatever, waste money and all that, understood that he was a son of the man. Therefore, let him arise. Yes, I shall arise and return. That song. Let me arise and come back to my father. And when I come to my father, I will tell him, Father, I am your son. But today, treat me as your servant. The one who was staying with the father, the one who did not disobey the father, rather saw himself not as a son, but as a slave. Brethren, it may look simple, but let us reflect on this. He said, I have slaved, I have served. Is he obeying commandments? Is he obeying his father as a son? Or he sees himself, although he stays with his father, as a slave? Let us be careful. Many of us who are active in the church, priests, myself, bishops, sometimes we think we are doing God a favor. You are not doing God any favor. Even our prayer of thanksgiving adds nothing to the greatness of God, but rather profits us for salvation. Yes, you say, oh, but that is how we. Yes, you are in this world, but you are not of this world. Your mind setting should be different than those who are walking in this world. Anyhow, so if I am working in St. James, I have worked in Taifa. I wasn't working for Archbishop Buckle in Taifa to please Archbishop Buckle. Bishop, I have served you, look at me. Or I'm in St. James today, so I am slaving for Archbishop Kofi. Look at other priests, some have traveled, some are here, some are. Goodness, Jesus. You are not slaving for anyone. You are doing what you have been asked to do as a duty. So let us be careful, or else we miss the point. And that is why the father told him, Akole, all that I have is yours. He was looking for a little goat, a ponche. I would say, one mom, you didn't give me a small goat. Small goat. Father Guerrero, we are giving you the whole thing. You say you want goat, a ponche, a ponche, a ponche. Father Kujo, God is giving you everything. You say you want Linus. You are giving, you say, hey, Father, I've slept for you. You didn't give me. Sometimes I think God looks at us and he smiles because there is so much he has for us. God loves us. Let us not forget the goodness of God. Let us not be into activism, what we call activity. Working, you are singing, you are an usher, you are a church counselor, you are even doing good. You are refusing to sin. And you think that God, I have done you a favor. Look at, I have slaved for you all this while. I have no child in my marriage. One lady said, Father, when I was in Legon University, when other girls were moving with men, I kept myself for God. I've been married for 7 years. I have no child. Look at how I've served God. I said, hey, Tobo. God knows what he's doing. Never, don't let circumstances. No. I know a woman who gave birth to 3 children in this church. 3. 1, 2, 3. She said, Father, they are all dead. I said, why were they babies? She said, they were not babies. They grew as adults. They all died. One day I'll use her to preach. She's still coming to church. It's not because of a favor. But if you come to understand who you are as a child of God, you never bring yourself to the level of a slave. Even the one who had sinned, went to follow whatever, came back and said, Father, I am your son. I know I am your son. But I would say, see me as a slave. You are staying with the Father. You claim you have obeyed his commands. Just because of the celebration of a brother who has come back, you are angry. And even it happens to us as priests. Sometimes you have toiled, you have worked, and you saw another priest, and you say, but this priest just came and goodness. Let us move from the things of the physical and begin to live the life of the spiritual. Let us not reduce. So what is the difference? The one who went and the one who was there. Cost 90. You did not see yourself as that child of God, as that privileged child of God. But because of the things of this world and the love and mercy of your Father, anger, jealousy, envy, these are choking us spiritually. May the Lord give us the strength to overcome the temptations of the devil. He comes like that. Oh, have you not slaved for years? Have you not held this person for years? Were you not the one who dedicated yourself to do this? Look at this one who has wasted everything. He just came and he has been given a promotion, a privilege, and anger, jealousy begin to brew in your heart. Tell the devil, get behind me, Satan. Because, listen carefully, because you have a whole package. God says there is no one who has left everything to follow me and will not receive reward here on earth and in heaven.